Hello everyone, this is the Swedish Engineer and welcome back to another Farming Simulator 17 video on Ballymoon Castle. As I said in the last video, we are going today to cut down all these trees and hopefully sell them for quite a nice profit. As they are, it's quite many trees, it's probably around like 40 trees I would believe. Or maybe 30, 43, something like that. So we are going to lease the smallest tree cutter machine. I forgot what it's called in English, but you know, the tree harvester. Yeah, that's right. This one, it's 27,000 euros to lease it. But hopefully we could make a nice profit. We will need something to transport logs, and I found this mod. Reason it looks it looks really good, but I also found this mod a while ago from BSM Trader. It's a timber runner which you can tip down, so you can unload it really fast. But I believe this is a very large one. So we might only be getting like something this size. But if you get this one, and we can get for the case, we can get either this log fork, or I have some great mods otherwise. Here we have a two-pronged log fork. This is only one, you see. But I also have one from CSZ mods. See these ones. But my favorite is probably, let's see if I can find it here. It's this one, the log fork duo from, I don't know what mod this is from, but it has you can have a strap on it, so you can fasten the wood to it, so it won't like slide away or something like that. So if we get this one, and we get some trailer to transport the wood, that would be kind of nice. Let's see if we have any trailers over here we could be able to use. No, it does not looks like it. No. Yeah, but if we get this one and this one, we can rent it. Then we should be able to transport everything we need. But first I'm gonna get cut down the trees and transport them. First I'm gonna get the log fork. We're gonna get the smaller one, I believe. Smaller tractors. Yeah, we're gonna get this one, and if it's too small we can always replace it. Let's see here, what color do we want? We can take it nice blue color. Yeah, that looks good. We're gonna take it in that. And we're going to buy it just because it's really cheap, and we will probably use it. So yeah, last time I finished off this field, so it has to be planted, and I was actually thinking we were gonna use this tractor, put it onto the field up near the sheep farm there. That was not used for anything, it's an empty field, and but we're gonna do that later. We're gonna start with the forestry. Or we could actually get this one started while we're cutting down all the trees, but we need to get the log fork and log trailer down here first. Or we could actually wait for that later and put this one on the field right now, because it's not really necessary to own to rent the log trailer any longer than we need to. So I'm just gonna drive up to that field and I will see you there. So here we are. I just made it here and had a little bit of an accident on the way. I was hit by a car when I was going to turn in here. He apparently forgot to brake, but fortunately there's no damage on the tractor or the implement, so it just work. Let's see here. If we lower this and just... yeah, this seems to be working. So we are going to leave this one on our worker. It will go like this because the field is not completely straight, but it should not be any problem. It should take care of it. So we are then going to jump into our, let's see, we're actually going to rent or lease the Sampo Rosenau HR46X, and we're gonna put it on a lease, yeah, like so. And we're actually going to lower the time to 1 time speed because it can get quite expensive really fast with this. And here it is. It's kind of small, but it should not be any problems. Like so. Do we have any? No, we don't have any beacons, but we do have the hazard lights. Because this is only going 16 kilometers an hour. So it's not really that fast. Let's see if I can find a way out of here, and we are trying, or we're going to get going as fast as we can to, we're gonna cut the trees. I believe you can go next to field number 2 and 18 for a faster way home. We will have to look if that works. But I do notice I'm getting some frame drops. I recently changed some options with Farming Simulator. Could be that, so I might need to change them back because I only get... oops, this is hard to steer. I only get 30 FPS right now, and it's not good. So this will take a while, so I'm gonna drive back, and when we get there we will start working. So I will see you guys in a bit. Alright, now we have gotten the Sampo Rosenau back at home, and we are just about to start doing some wood cutting. So my plan was that we would cut down the trees, start from the back, and try to get them in small and nice piles. It probably won't go that well, but we can just try. It will make it a lot easier when we're going to put them on the trailer. Let's see here. We will turn on harvester. Yeah, like so. And the cut length, you only have 3 presets, it would seem. Manual. And the 6 meters it says here. It has an auto function, we can cut it at 11 meters. But we're probably just gonna use this one. And yeah, like so. We're just going to start cutting. So we are just going to start with this one. Let's see here if I can manage to do this. Like now, when it's close it says it's a spruce, and how big it is in diameter and how tall it is. Like this one is 14.9 meters tall. So we are here, then we're gonna press X to cut, and we're just gonna push it over like so, and we're gonna drag it to the side just like this, and then we are going to start cutting it. Like so. See, it's quite a big pile of sawdust we just got from it, so we're gonna change that one to 1, because you don't get quite that much sawdust from doing this in the real life. I'm going to do my best to cut them down as neatly as possible, but I can't really see the trees that well, so it's gonna do my best. So that should be close enough, yeah. Like so. Yeah, this is a much more reasonable amount of sawdust we get from the trees. Let's see if we can reach this tree all the way over there. Not quite. It's quite hard to see what you're doing from the in-cab view. As you can see, like, you can't really see the trees that well. So you're gonna try to do this from here on the outside. Like so. Hopefully this will be quite a quick job, as it shouldn't be really anything hard to do. But it's just gonna take some time getting used to the crane and all its functions. See, because you can turn the head on this, and you can, let's see, this one has acted, so, no, confirm. This is, you have like this swivel function, you can get it some close to the ground or up more. And this one you can turn, and you can put it towards you or left and right. So we could do like this, and go here, and if I can see what I am doing, and I will miss the tree completely. Like so, and cut it, push it down, and pull it over, and like so. I'm just gonna do a time lapse of me cutting down these trees. Hopefully it will turn out good, but it might be a problem as it's quite messy, this just have to turn my camera so much and everything else. But hopefully I can make it work. So I will see you guys in a bit when this is all cut down.
Don't try this yourself. It's extremely dangerous.
And like that, we have now completed the wood cutting and we have driven the case back home. So I'm gonna round off this episode just right now by equipping the front loader. Next episode we are going to be driving to the store to get the log forks, and we are going to also get the logging trailer so we can pick up all the logs on the ground and sell them. When we have done that, we will start preparing the field, but we can't forget that we need to fertilize field number 18 as well. But for the next episode we are going to finish this up, and hopefully we are going to make a nice profit. I didn't count how many trees there were. I believe you can actually check in the statistics right here, if you can see here. Trees cut down, 40 trees exactly. So that is nice. Yeah. So next episode we're going to take all these trees and sell them. Then we're going to get a stump grinder to remove the stumps, and we are going to plow this up into a nice big field, and then we're gonna probably plant some crops here, because it's a rather large field. And I did notice that on the other side of the farm, over there somewhere, we have a small grass field which we can use for some grass in the beginning before we decide if we're gonna plant this one as grass or make another grass field. The field that the case was cultivating, we are gonna to plant grass in that one, just because it's so far away, and driving the combine there it will just be painful. So yeah, we're gonna wrap up the episode right now with the beautiful sunset, and I'm actually gonna take a nice photo here with the case and the sunset. This will be really nice. So if I park the case up like this into the sunset, like so, yeah, this is nice. And like so. Yeah, but this is all for this episode. I'm the Swedish Engineer. Goodbye.